Never rush into decisions when your emotions feel loud, because a calm heart always shows you choices that are wiser, safer, and closer to the future you truly want. Every morning gives you a quiet chance to restart your mindset. So use that moment to choose thoughts that push you forward instead of holding you back. People may not always support your dreams, but their doubts should never become the reason you walk away from something your soul strongly believes in. Your habits shape your life more than your intentions. So choose small daily actions that help you grow instead of waiting for motivation to magically appear. Sometimes letting things unfold naturally brings better outcomes than forcing results. Because life has its own timing that often works in your favor quietly. Confidence grows when you do difficult things, even while feeling scared. Because courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move anyway. Be gentle with people whose stories you do not know. Because hidden struggles often shape behaviors, and kindness can heal pain you cannot see at all. Your future becomes brighter when you stop overthinking every possibility and start trusting your ability to handle whatever comes with strength and patience. Time teaches you who truly values your presence, because real connections stay consistent even when life becomes hectic, messy, or emotionally challenging. Your peace improves when you stop reacting to every negative situation instantly and give yourself space to understand what really deserves your energy. Life becomes lighter when you stop chasing approval, because genuine confidence comes from knowing your worth instead of depending on someone else's opinion. Pay attention to the small signs life gives you, because tiny hints often guide you toward better choices long before big consequences appear. Growth begins when you admit what needs to change, because honesty with yourself opens the door to improvement that excuses and denial never allow. Even small acts of discipline can transform your future, because consistency slowly builds a strong foundation that motivation alone can never maintain. You protect your energy when you stop arguing with people who only listen to reply, because meaningful conversations require understanding, not competition. Letting go of past versions of yourself is necessary, because you cannot grow into who you want to be while holding on to who you used to be. Do not fear starting over, because fresh beginnings often bring opportunities that were impossible to notice while you were stuck in old patterns. Your value doesn't decrease because someone failed to recognize it, because people often see through their own lens, not through your true potential. Learn to celebrate your quiet victories, because progress is not always loud, and private growth often becomes the strongest foundation for lasting success. Your emotional strength improves when you learn to sit with uncomfortable feelings instead of escaping them, because understanding them creates long-term peace. Sometimes distance is the healthiest choice, because stepping back gives you clarity that staying close would never allow you to see clearly. You do not need to explain your healing journey to anyone, because inner transformation is personal and rarely understood by people who never faced your struggles. Life becomes easier when you stop expecting closure from people who hurt you, because sometimes peace comes from accepting the truth without receiving explanations. You attract better things when you raise your standards, because respecting yourself naturally filters out situations that were never meant to stay. Your dreams deserve effort even on days you feel tired, because consistency during difficult moments often creates the breakthroughs you wait for. Trust the small progress you make, because many great successes begin with tiny steps that seem unimportant until they finally connect into something big. Your mind becomes stronger when you protect it from negative thoughts, because mental discipline allows you to focus on possibilities instead of limitations. A meaningful life grows from simple choices like kindness, patience, curiosity, and gratitude, because these gentle habits create long-lasting inner stability. Not every loss is meant to break you, Some losses redirect you toward a better path where your talents, peace, and growth can finally flourish. Do not underestimate the power of staying calm, because quiet strength often solves situations that anger, panic, or frustration would only make worse. Your happiness grows when you stop measuring your life by how fast others move, because your own rhythm is enough to build a peaceful and meaningful journey. Sometimes the best choice is staying silent, not because you are weak, but because you understand that not every situation deserves your voice or your energy. Your character shows in how you treat people who cannot benefit you, because real kindness appears when you give without expecting anything in return. Life becomes easier when you accept that not every day will feel productive, because rest is also a part of progress that your mind and body truly need. Even when life slows you down, remember that every delay can protect you from paths that were never meant to help your future grow stronger. Your heart feels lighter when you release expectations from people, because relying too much on others often creates disappointment that damages your peace. Focus on building inner strength, because confidence created from within stays stable even when the outside world becomes unpredictable or emotionally difficult. Be someone who chooses honesty even in uncomfortable moments, because truth builds trust that lasts longer than temporary comfort created by soft lies. When you learn to calm your reactions, people lose the power to disturb your peace, and you gain emotional control that guides you through challenges. Your life improves when you stop repeating old patterns, because growth requires choosing different actions, even if they feel unfamiliar or uncomfortable at first. Do not fear walking alone for a while, because solitude often teaches you lessons that noisy environments hide, allowing you to rediscover your strength. Some chapters close without warning, but endings often create space for opportunities that match your worth more accurately than what you lost. Try to express your needs clearly, because people cannot understand unspoken emotions, and communication often prevents misunderstandings that could hurt relationships. Your dreams require belief before success, because confidence in your ability opens doors that doubt keeps locked. Even when opportunities are close, be careful with assumptions, because judging too quickly can damage bonds that could have turned into meaningful relationships with better understanding. Life becomes more peaceful when you accept that everyone is fighting a battle you cannot see, and compassion is sometimes the best response you can offer. You grow mentally stronger when you stop allowing temporary feelings to make permanent decisions, because patience often brings clarity that emotions hide. Your self-respect rises when you refuse to chase people who show no interest, because the right connections value your presence without conditions. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you build a future that matches your goals instead of one shaped by impulses or delays. Pay attention to how you talk about your life, because your words influence your mindset, and your mindset shapes the path you eventually walk. Strong relationships grow from effort on both sides, because one-sided care creates imbalance that slowly breaks even the most meaningful bonds. Allow yourself to change opinions when you learn new things, because growth requires flexibility, and holding rigid beliefs can limit your understanding. Your emotional health improves when you learn to walk away peacefully, without anger or bitterness, trusting that leaving is sometimes the smartest choice. Do not blame yourself for outgrowing people, because your growth shows you need different environments, and not everyone is meant to walk every chapter with you. Remember that calm decisions come from calm minds, and rushing through choices often creates problems that take longer to fix later. People reveal their true intentions through consistent actions, not occasional promises, so watch behavior carefully before giving your trust fully. Your comfort zone feels safe, but it also limits your potential. and stepping outside it introduces experiences that help you discover hidden strengths. Value the moments when life feels peaceful, because these quiet times are reminders that stability is just as important as excitement or achievement. Sometimes you must choose yourself even if others do not understand, because your long-term well-being should never be sacrificed for temporary approval. All women want to have a lot of sex with men who have a big amount of money. Keep planting good habits even when results are invisible, because meaningful change grows slowly, and patience turns small efforts into powerful outcomes.